2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
To get some views while we're here. Oh, we're live.
Hey.
Okay, cool. All right. So I think people are gonna start joining now. If you're already here, welcome to Tokyo. We're gonna have an exclusive live interview session with the SNS founder, Aom, who's with us today. And mic quality on the stream might be okay-ish because we have two mics right here and right there that will capture our voices, but there will be a nice full-blown clip as well.
Should we just like mic this up over here?
I mean, it's a bit better instead.
Okay.
To capture all of our.
Okay. I got you.
But with that being said, we're going to focus on the actual recording because there's going to be a clip of that live stream in a much more polished way, right?
Yes.
So, cut, kicking off the interview.
Actually, sorry, before we start. So there's this camera, which is on Aom.
Yeah.
And then this camera is wide.
Yeah.
And then for Simon and I, we're just going to use the wide shots, right?
Yeah.
Perfect, got it.
Welcome to Soul Brothers in a Tokyo exclusive. Today, we are joined by Aom, the founder of SNS. We had her on before, and we're very happy that we can do an IRL interview this time.
I'm so happy to be here with you guys today in Tokyo. It's been an amazing week, right?
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's always pretty wild. Tokyo's a crazy city.
Yes.
It's my second time here.
What have you been eating here?
It's not that bad.
Not that bad. It's delicious.
No. I mean, like in terms of health.
Yeah. Right.
Because I'm obviously I'm trying.
You don't get this big just eating sushi all the time, you know?
I mean, you could actually.
You could?
Like sushi is actually really good. But
okay.
I eat a lot of 7-Eleven kind of ready to go microwave food
Right.
Me too.
because it's just like so convenient.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to eat at 7-Eleven?
The egg pudding.
Egg pudding? Those things are good.
Yeah.
For me, it's literally the fucking rice with beef and soy sauce. It is like it's perfect for me. I buy these and they're like what? They're like $2 or $3.
Yeah.
So I buy like 3, put them on a plate, put them in the microwave, and I have like a nice full-blown meal.
Yeah.
So it's very convenient, but it's like highly processed and I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
You know,
But I know you don't eat processed foods, or you try to avoid them when you can. But have you ever had like the egg sando, the egg sandwiches?
What is that?
They're like super famous in Japan. Like even in the convenience stores, they're delicious. Obviously, at a restaurant would be better, but it's basically just white bread, but with like an egg mayo salad in the middle, and they're perfect for like an on-the-go snack. But you eat a lot of eggs, don't you? How many eggs do you eat?
10-ish.
10-ish?
Yeah.
In a day?
Yeah.
Only white or the whole egg?
The whole thing. Yeah.
Could you imagine eating 10 eggs in a day?
For breakfast, bro.
Dude, I would, bro.
Yeah, it's not even a whole day.
No,
It's only
it's for breakfast.
Holy shit.
Yeah, usually. I mean, that's a good start for the day. You know, like you got your nutrients in.
You would have to probably eat 20 egg sandos to get 10 eggs worth of. Yeah, there's no way.
That's a lot of sandwiches.
Yeah.
How do you like it cooked? Like, you just boil it?
I throw it in the pan.
Yeah.
I usually how do you call it? Like sunny side up. So I throw them all in the pan. I let them boil a little bit. I flip them once when I turn off the pan. Sprinkle on some salt.
Yeah. Well, so if you're eating a lot of 7-Eleven convenience food, it just must mean that actually you as well. It just means that you two are like super busy, right? During this Tokyo conference.
I mean, all that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think make the time to eat a proper meal.
Okay.
And it seems like you guys just don't have time for it. So like, what have you guys been doing around the city?
How are your days? Your last days?
Well, first day was with you guys at the SNS dinners as well. Those were really fun. But I realized I just like keep talking too much during the dinner, and then I got very hungry around midnight, and I couldn't sleep. So I had to go to 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Ended up getting this the rice ball.
Yeah.
Some chicken, some veggies. Came back to my room and started eating. So that was like the first day, and then after that it was a Super Tokyo day.
Yeah.
Was amazing MC. And thank you, Simon, for coming to our booth and supporting us as well. It's just been amazing. Like we have a lot of visitors to our booth. There are some people already know about Solana, but not .so.
Mhm.
So it might be the first time getting a .so domain. We have like some games going on, which is really fun.
Yeah.
You see people from like their older generation start getting a .so domain, and then afterwards, like even like at the end of the event, they came back and like, hey, I couldn't find my domain. Can you show me again how I could do that? So and then like, can you show me? I have a backpack wallet. So how can I transfer or how can I use it, right?
Mhm.
And once you start showing them, they got it. Like,
Yeah.
like that.
It's easy to get,
You have a dad that brought like a little kid.
Mhm.
And we have this game at the booth where he's kind of addicted to it. He came back like 3 times. Like,
What was the game?
I don't know what it's called. It's like
Was it this one, the crane?
Yeah, the crane thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have to.
Okay, so it's like what the okay,
same
My
thing.
girlfriend actually won a little thing and she loves it. Like yesterday night, she was like, "Simon, this is the best merch I got so far." It's a little cat that she won from there because it was difficult to win this
It
thing.
was so hard. It was so
She put
hard.
hard. I saw it. Yeah.
Wow, she got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna glue it on her diary. That's now it's gonna be front and center on her diary.
You give me an idea. Maybe we can make a mini like .so version that she can
Yeah.
use her diary
Yeah.
next time.
Yep.
Like
Would be
right now
cool.
it's like this.
It's just a
big,
cat.
So okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like very fun. Yesterday we were at the WebEx conference.
How was that? How was the main?
It was so crazy to get. I don't know if you tried to
We
go
didn't
in
go.
the morning. Maybe like an hour just to get in.
It took an hour to get in.
What?
Yeah, these
it was
events
so
are fucking packed. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so packed.
I've heard it's worse than Token 2049, which is usually a very packed crypto event.
Huh.
And WebEx seems to be more people. What does that tell you? Like, is that good? Because it kind of signals interest, isn't it?
I think the signal interest. Like first of all, I think the panel choices are quite interesting.
Okay.
I think like within Japan, like they really you start with the government. trying to come and then like talk about it. PayFi is definitely coming to Japan and look into payments. STO is another thing that they're trying to push forward to get like institution. Yesterday at the Sona VIP dinner, there's head of like SBI, which is
I saw you talking to him, which is crazy. What did you talk about with SBI? Are you even allowed to talk
I used
about
to
it?
work in a bank, right? So
Yeah.
back then it was with like CM Commercial Bank, and they work together a lot with SBI. So that's why we well, his boss came to Thailand, and like it was like showing the picture of us.
Oh, so you already know who his boss is?
Yeah, but he left Australia already. So
I see.
yeah, so like that's why we have like this conversation, like how we try to use blockchain like in the banking like sector like, since back then. Right? So the use case back then was around invoice financing. Yeah, so it helps like with supply chain financing, invoice financing, and like R3 back then a very respectable. Yeah, it was a good like a way to experiment in how to use blockchain, but. Talking to him is very interesting because as a bank as well, like they start thinking a lot about how they can utilize blockchain and create a full ecosystem, right? And that would also like support the banking system that they have. So yeah, it's been fun just have it like progressing. Go way back since like 2018.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. So like that's why I think we share common interest. I always be pushing on how we can bring more benefits to the users.
Yeah.
And the way that we see it progress. And the next step that he see in Japan, which you share, which is super interesting. Like on the STO side, there's so many instruments that you can choose like what's going to come first. So real estate was the first; they already did that. That instrument is coming next. Equity, though, like I think everyone thinks it will bring a lot of work. There's like some trickiness there. So I think we really enjoy the conversation.
You know what always surprises me about her is that I forget that she has a banking as well as a regulatory background, like literally working with the Thai, not with, in the Thai regulator before Thailand had, I mean, I don't know if, would you say that Thai crypto regulation now is clear or more clear? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, is it actually clear or is it just better than before?
Well, I said it progressed with the market as well.
I
think like the conversation that happened during that time when people still don't quite know what Bitcoin is. It's like up in the air. Like, are we gonna ban this or it's
So
like a very different
no
conversation.
clarity, really.
Yeah. Right now, no one's saying we're gonna ban it anymore because it's very clear you cannot, right? Unless you like unplug the internet for the entire country, then prevent everyone to use like or this mobile phone or like laptop. So no one asks that question anymore. So I think like as it progressed, I don't know, but it took a while. Right? Started 2017, so yeah, it's almost 8 years. Right?
Yeah. Right.
So it's the way it's progressing. It's not just in Thailand. Really. Talking with Andrea, like from Sona Foundation, he also works a lot like with the government as well, trying to push for Swana initiative. PayFi also like Insto coming in as well. I mean, definitely the conversation has changed like, significantly. So I'm really excited on what it will be next. And Japan is a very important market here in Asia. I think there's so many opportunities for projects to come. I would say though that there's still some barriers. For example, at least like for us, for me, especially like the language has been one of the biggest barriers. So like you have a booth and everything. Luckily, we have something printed out. Would be better. Maybe let's learn next time for any projects that come in to Japan. Like get the local to help you, and then like with the translation, with explanation, everything, it will make it much easier. Because like sometimes you can tell, like, you're talking with someone coming to your booth, they get scared away by you speaking English. And of course, they're very polite and everything, but it's very hard just trying to use hand language.
Dude, I would feel the exact same way. Like if I went to an exhibition and, for example, someone was speaking in German, right? And I'd be like, oh, sorry. Like that's really the feeling. It's like I would like to talk to you, but this isn't gonna work. So
I think for like Japan go to market for any project in crypto, you need people on the ground, right? Like even if you would. Like I'm pretty sure that .sol wants to expand as well in Japan more and distribute .sol domains here. But I'm pretty sure you need someone here, right? Like with language skills and that knows the market as well.
So we are growing in Japan. So anyone's watching, you're from Japan,
Yeah.
our ambassador program is open up again, and we would love to have you join us with the ambassador program. It's really fun,
Right.
and it's a way for you to grow with us within the ecosystem. I think like in the previous podcast, we're talking about like coming in the full cycle. Right?
Mhm.
An example of that is someone who just learned about Samana, come in, got a soda made, really enjoy the community, really enjoy hanging out, and also wants to help out in many different countries around the world. They join as ambassador. They start like stepping up, not just like talking about us on Twitter, but helping us to host and also co-host many events around the world as well. And it's been really successful in Malaysia. We did it with a lot of projects, Meteora, Gecko, 100 people turn up. So it's like really amazing opportunities for us as well to actually tell people more about Solana and just, bring the community in and we just have a good time and learn from each other.
While we're at this topic, because we talked about the ambassador program last time in our last podcast as well.
Literally yesterday.
Literally.
We talked about the ambassador program yesterday. It's a great program.
I was wondering if you have a bit more details for people about like eligibility criteria, like what does it take to become an ambassador, like who is the target here for that, and then also what are some of the benefits, like why should someone here in Japan be excited about becoming an SNS ambassador?
So it's one of the largest community on Solana, I would say, because with the number of people registered or the number of wallet registration right now is 430,000. It's been growing with our campaign and everything, and with this ambassador program, it enables you to be at the, I would say, like, working very closely with the core team to expand SNS and also educate people about SNS. There are right now around like 50, 60 core group of the ambassadors working together, sharing knowledge and everything. So it's a good opportunity for you to learn and also get to be friends with a lot of cool people. With lots of amazing.
But tell us more about the values or the vibe that you want from your ambassadors. Like, I'm sure that there's some sort of like vibe check that you look for. Like, what do you want this community to kind of look like?
It's nothing that I look for. It's more like community driven. Like currently, how it's being done is very community managed. Yeah, it's run by the community.
How do you mean? How does that work?
So like we have this Discord group where like we bring in like people who are ambassadors and they just keep sharing ideas, right?
Okay.
And that's a lot of time. That's how like many great ideas that you see us doing on Twitter like emerge. And also like we have a vote like every once in a while within the ambassadors. We also like when we want to test certain products. Like, for example, we recently launched like the coupon campaign. Next week, so many more coming like next week. So yeah, they get to test it, like give us feedbacks firsthand, and it's like a soft testing, right? Like before you put it up to the market. We're very happy if anyone can find a bug.
Okay, so bug bounties.
Yes.
Okay,
we also have that program, but that's kind of
separate thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it sounds like what you're saying is that your community has real power to affect like SNS's go-to-market strategy, as well as like any interesting and fun ideas. So were you saying that the merch was also a kind of like an idea that came from the community?
Yes, I would say yes.
I did not know that.
Because like someone see a .so shirt, a regular .so shirt, I think like in like multiple occasions, right? Or like from someone DM me like, hey, like I think like the personalized merch with my name would be sick. And I'm like, okay,
it is sick.
Cool, yeah. And then like another time I went to like hiking events with Mad Lads community. They saw .so again. It's like, maybe .so with my name would be really cool. And then after that, someone came up, why not like a hoodie or something, right? It starts like going that way. So like, okay, more people say it. Okay, let's try it out. And I think we have a really good partner, which is like store.fun. Just want to shout out to them here. Been a great help, like great working with you guys. So yeah, it's been great, and it's like a tryout like for the first collection. So okay, let's see what we can do more.
Have you seen the store.fun hoodies though? Like they have they have like neon green, but it's kind of like almost like highlighter green, like that really fluorescent. They got the black, the white. I mean, you have all the different colorways, but I really want the green hoodie with like Soul. That'd be fucking sick. Can we get you Crypto.Schwarzenegger.Soul, please?
We can do it. I own the domain, so I think I'm eligible for the hoodie.
Yes, you will be eligible.
Yeah, here you go. I have I think a question that is a bit more about you as a person and as Aom in SNS as a leader. Because most people, they know SNS very well, the brand is out there, but I think you yourself, you have a personal brand, but you don't share too much about, your own kind of value set and where you come from and who you are. I personally find it very interesting because you do have very unique background, right? First of all, I think the only person I know from Thailand actually in a position like that in crypto. Like probably it's because I'm just living under a stone, but I don't know many people from Thailand.
And Solana, I think that she is probably the most high-profile Thai. I don't know.
That's a good title.
Yeah, and Solana. I mean, I really don't. I don't know any other. Are there other Thai founders that I'm not aware of? Am I dumb?
You should.
I mean, obviously in crypto, I know many, but in Solana specifically, I feel like it actually is just Aom in that executive position.
There are people building.
No, building, of course, yes. But I mean specifically like leading an entire project. Like it seems to be, she's a cut above the rest in that specific regard. Yeah.
And you grew up in Thailand, is that correct? So you're pretty marked by Thai culture, and you have this kind of in your DNA, right? What would you say is the best thing and what is the worst thing that you took from Thai culture as a person growing up, and being educated there and, being grown up with the Thai family, I suppose, over there as well. Like what are the two things, the one thing that you really love about that? What do you appreciate? And what is like maybe something that you don't appreciate about Thai culture now working in a global industry with international people and so on?
I see. That's a really great question, and maybe can relate to me more as well because he used to live in my hometown.
Yeah, Chiang Mai.
Yeah. So I think it's actually the same thing. The good side and the bad side. Like so in Thai culture, we are very usually quite polite, right? Like, and, what we call in Thai is like "reng zai." I don't know if you know what that means.
No.
Say that word again.
"Reng zai."
Okay, I have noticed.
Yeah. It's like you're very considerate. Sometimes like too considerate.
Right.
So it can be a strength as well, whereby you're always grateful for everything. Like have been very considerate and thoughtful. But at the same time, sometimes you cannot be that way.
In life, right?
Yeah,
that's what you mean.
Right, yeah. Because people can push you around.
Especially as a leader.
Yeah.
Especially as maybe a female leader, even in crypto, like there's like, you have to have some certain, I think, not aggression. Maybe that's too much.
Yeah.
But there needs to be some sort of power, right?
But there has to be the right balance, I guess.
So when was there a moment in your life where you kind of realized that fact and you tried to change a little bit and become
like going
more
to school in the US, that kind of flip everything.
I see.
Yeah, you can relate. I don't know. Like you spent some significant time in the
US.
Yeah.
No, I totally get what she's saying. There's also that other kind of like very Thai concept, sabai.
Sabai.
Right. It's kind of like take it slow. It's not so much relaxed, but it's like more be intentional and like just chill, right? Like like it's more like it's almost like Thai stoicism in that way. Like don't have such spiky emotions. Like kind of keep it a little bit more relaxed, but not in the way like relaxed, like drinking coconuts, but like less tension, I suppose. Yes. But that's probably it's beautiful, but also sometimes in a work context, it can be a little. It's like. No, not sabai. I need you to work on this and finish this right now. like the deadline is literally tomorrow. Like this is not sabai time. Like
because there's a lot of things that you cannot be sabai, right? Because like for example, like you're launching a campaign.
You
just have to be like on point,
right?
You're launching like a claim, for example, it has to be on point too.
Yeah.
Because like if it's not, it really impacting our like dear users.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing that wants to happen.
Yeah.
So so sometimes it cannot be sabai. And I think like working with this team, the SNS team, I don't think anyone is at the sabai route. It's always, hey, okay, let's do this. Like when can we ship this? Like let's go. Like this is super exciting. It's gonna be so amazing. Like this is launch, right? Like so I think that's the great thing about working with this team as well. It's like so much fun.
Yeah.
We actually like a global team, I would say.
Okay.
So we have like people from like South Africa to Argentina
Mhm.
to in Europe as
Yeah.
well. And then like this multicultural thing, I think I really last year we have like the first time ever meetup team in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And the thing about working remotely,
Yeah.
right? Like before we don't actually know each other's face that well.
Yeah.
There was a time where like we booked like a Chinese restaurant place. So you sit
Who are
in,
these people?
you sat in this like round table.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So everyone was there. Our lead dev like were the last one because he just landed from like England. And he walked in with his yellow glasses. Look at everyone. Look around. And then first thing he said, "Am I in the wrong room? I'm so sorry."
That's crazy.
Everyone got stunned for a bit. Like call his name. It's like, "Yes, you're in the right room. This is your seat. Have a seat right now. We're waiting for
Your
you."
company, bro. Like, you work.
Yeah, you work here. But then after that, it's like, okay, like
Yeah.
so much fun, like nice bonding. Hopefully we can do it again this year.
I would imagine that inside you, being in your role specifically, because if you're an individual contributor, sometimes you don't have to say the hard thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, but it's not necessarily your role too, right? But if you're the CEO, you actually have to say the hard things, and to be sometimes the sand inside the clam that's going to create the pearl. I think it's oyster, so I fuck that up. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? So, do you ever feel this kind of like internal conflict between this need to be agreeable and kind, but also like I need things done in a very particular way? Like, how do you try to resolve this internal? Do you have that in the first place? Is this kind of like conflict, or have you resolved that already for yourself?
I think it's been better.
It's better. Okay.
This is better. I think like I think like everyone grow into their role, right? And like working with this amazing team every day has been a great learning experience. Of course, I think there's a time when like yes, you have to decide and like only you can like decide and then that will help guide the team, the rest of the team, okay, this is what we have to do, etc. When that times come, it's just like you just have to be confident. You just have to believe like, hey, this is like what we think is right, and you just have to like there's no apologetic sense in that because if you don't even believe in the next step that you're going to take for your project, you're done.
Yeah.
And you're due, right?
Right.
And of course, there's like many things that we look at before like making a decision. It's not just like emotional vibe or anything. Data is like one of the most important things that we're looking at. The on-chain data. We also try to also make it like a collective opinion, right? Like getting many sources of information before we actually have to make a decision, if we can. So I think like with that kind of process in place, you have great team around you. It really helps. So when that calls come, it's not so difficult. It's like it's been thought through, right? It's not like abruptly you wake up today and you have to like make that call.
So the thing that's really surprised me in my conversations with her is I realized that she's extremely process and KPI driven. And like I'm just wondering, like, where does that come from? Was it from when you were at the regulator or at the bank, or like you have to have learned that something? Like that is not an innate human skill. That's something that you pick up throughout the course of maturing.
It's a pro and a con, right? Sometimes like people get overwhelmed by that too.
Yeah.
Like I mean I could.
Yeah, if you go crazy with the data, you know.
I can have scare people away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
or slow things down.
Yeah, slow things down sometimes.
Not taking not daring to do something because you think the data is not right. But
yeah.
So I think there's like some.
I think you've gone through something like that too.
Yeah. I think the answer is like always lies somewhere in the middle, right? Because there are some leaders that make decisions purely based on gut feelings, which might be also not the right way. You have to be a very special person to be able
but
to do that.
sometimes they can do it so amazingly.
I know.
I think that's a really great like special talent.
I guess the middle is probably because data is kind of.
I think it really depends on the product too.
It does,
right? Like, come on, if it's a fashion brand, I don't need data. I have an eye, and I know that my taste is something that everybody will appreciate, right? Like
working in tech is probably.
In tech, no, I feel like very much it needs to be process and data driven. I mean, not to each their own, right? But again, like, where did you pick up this skill or like kind of philosophy of like working much more with like data and processes? Because not every founder is like this.
I don't know, maybe the training back in the days. I did business analytics.
Oh, you did business analytics?
Yeah.
I see.
So I'm like,
You're just like just staring at the Excel spreadsheets all day.
Great job. I think you're in a better position now. I hope.
But yeah, I mean, like it cannot be the only thing. So as
Yeah.
Simon mentioned, that you always need to find a balance.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes like looking back is always super easy.
Yeah.
Like wow, it's so clear. The answer was so clear. Why did I like worry so much, or like why I don't know, like have to go through all this like too much during that time. But during that time, like maybe the philosophy is like it's the best decision that you can make at that point in time. So again, like you shouldn't like beat yourself up later either, because yeah, if you knew then what you know now, it would be so clear.
Right.
I think there's lots to learn from Aom, and we should have more conversations with you. I think every time we talk to Aom, there's something new we learn.
Always.
Something new we discover, and I hope it's also interesting for listeners of the podcast and the video if you're watching the clip on YouTube. We're gonna wrap it up for now today. We're gonna have more conversations with Aom in the future, I'm pretty sure, as we're working closely together. And myself are really bullish on SNS overall, and obviously we're users of .sol. I don't know how many times I gave my domain to someone to receive crypto. So it is definitely useful.
Yeah.
So we do more of it, especially if the community demands so. For now, we wrap it up, and thanks for listening to Soul Brothers and our conversation with Aom. Aom, thank you for your time today, and we're looking forward for another one.
Thank you so much.
My only problem is that I wish that I had like another hour. I want to keep going, but we can't edit all this.
We'll do it again.
We'll do it again.
See you at the next one.
See ya.
Adios.
Bye.
We're on a tight schedule, so I think
Sure.
CT has to get ready for the next one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
You want to say hi to the stream real quick?
How are you? Hello. We couldn't reach the comment because we're too far away.
Yeah. We got what? 260 people watching. Hey everybody. How are you?
Not full 10x a day is dedication there. And there wasn't background noise yet, sorry for that. Now Soul Brothers Jams, the program open to only people in Japan. The ambassador program is not open for only.
No. Yeah. Oh, I don't think they can hear me at all.
Sorry guys, we're here. The ambassador program?
The ambassador program is global, so it might be more limited in certain countries where the ambassador presence are very good already. But for Japan, if you're watching, let us know.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you guys. We're gonna wrap it up in the stream as well. So thanks for listening, and sorry for the voice if it wasn't perfect because we were focused on the actual recording with the cameras. So we're gonna have if you want to listen to that interview properly, then just wait for the release of the actual clip, probably in a week or so.
Yeah.
We should be able to push this out. So yeah.
Thanks everybody.
Cool.
Adios.
Bye. Love you
See
too,
ya.
Metasal. See ya, bro.
See you soon. What was that? Okay, my only